Around every corner, always protect the engine that powers you. Success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success. Greatness will come. The single most powerful thing I can be is to be myself. I'm always asked, what's the secret to success? But there are no secrets. Be humble, be hungry, and always be the hardest worker in the room. With drive and a bit of talent, you can move mountains. I know, I've done it. I like to use the hard times in the past to motivate me today. Check your ego at the door. The ego can be the great success inhibitor. It can kill opportunities, and it can kill success. I'll never ever be full. I'll always be hungry. Obviously, I'm not talking about food. Growing up, I had nothing for such a long time. Someone told me a long time ago, and I'll never forgotten it. Once you've ever been hungry, really, really hungry, then you'll never, ever be full. I found that with depression, one of the most important things you can realize is that you're not alone. Nutrition is so important. It can't be stressed enough. Life is anything but predictable. Not only do I think being nice and kind is easy, but being kind, in my opinion, is important. I was raised by strong women, and that DNA is in my daughter and wife. I grew up where, when a door closed, a window didn't open. The only thing I had was cracks. I'll do everything to get through those cracks. Scratch, claw, bite, push, bleed. Now the opportunity is here. The door is wide open, and it's as big as a garage. I've never gone wrong trusting my gut. I am not The Rock. I am Dwayne Johnson. My goal was never to be the loudest or the craziest. It was to be the most entertaining. I've learned never to say never. As an athlete, you'd better laugh at yourself when you slip in the mud. I think there are a number of things you can do to encourage your kids' dreams, but I do believe in speaking by experience of having a lot of help along the way, stumbling in the past. We've all stumbled, and we certainly all deserve to get up and walk again. I can eat 2 large pizzas and a tray of brownies in one sitting. I'm not sharing that. We can get another one, but I ain't sharing. I knew credibility would come in time and through earnest performances. I want to be a man who is truthful and who won't let pride get in the way of my ripping myself open to my partner and saying, "Here I am, this is me." I feel there is something powerful when a man reaches a point in his life when he can be completely vulnerable. The only thing I keep learning over and over again is that I don't know nothing. I mean, that's my life lesson. There are definitely people who disagree with certain creative decisions you make, Pleasing everyone is pretty hard. I was a bit challenged when I was younger to stay on the right path. I didn't have to win, and winning wasn't important to me. Being world champion wasn't important to me. As a father, safety is always a top-of-mind issue for me. You've got to keep your finger on the pulse of what your audience is thinking and know what they'll accept from you. I want someone who can trust that my big hands are going to take care of them. With all the success I've been lucky enough to get, that doesn't happen unless home life is solid. The successful men I admire all built their bodies. We all live with cancer, whether it is present in ourselves or affects someone we love. When I was 8, I thought I was Harrison Ford, Gene Wilder, Richard Pryor, Elvis, and Chuck Norris all at once. It's the philosophies of being an athlete that carry me today. The sexiest thing a woman can do, wear, and say all fall under one word to me: subtlety. To be subtle in the things that she does, and the things she says, and the things she wears. I appreciate the details. When I say I'm going to take care of a woman, I don't just mean physically or sexually or romantically. I'm going to take care of her emotionally and spiritually. I'm going to take care of her in all ways. I take a lot of pride in that today. If you tell me there's something I can't do, I'll want to do it even more, especially when it comes to entertaining. If you see The Rock working out in the gym, don't think you can just go up and disturb his workout and expect him to take a picture. He's there to work, so kindly just pass the silverback on, or he'll rip your face off. When I was a kid at 4 years old, that's when I started amateur wrestling with my dad and family. And when that's instilled in you, it never goes away.